Welcome to Abolish the Welsh Assembly Weekly Roundup with me, your host, Richard Taylor. And we begin this week's roundup with the news of a senior Tory defection that broke this week to abolish the Welsh Assembly Party. Paul Ashton has joined the party, leaving the Conservative Party. In fact, Paul himself was an officer and executive for Clwyd South Conservative Association, and he has joined us saying, "I'm delighted to join Abolish, as it's now clear the only unionist party in Wales that represents the majority of Conservative supporters, that they're in favour of abolishing the Welsh Assembly." And so please drop him a message, let him know that you're glad he's come across, and we're probably going to see a lot more of this happening. As we know, the Conservative support for abolishing the Assembly is very, very strong. Well, what else is happening this week? We know that R.T. Davies, in an interview earlier this week, said he sees no reason why we would want to work with Abolish whatsoever, trying to rule out a deal with Abolish even before the elections have begun. Not that we've been asked, or not that we would do one, especially that kind of talk before an election. We're here to win seats, not just in constituencies, but across the region. Don't forget to use your second vote wisely. What else is happening this week? Well, we know that the UK government have given Wales a further £400 million. Now, that is, of course, on top of the £7 billion that they've already received. And Simon Hart, Secretary of State for Wales, stated that he's more concerned about how it's spent, because let's be honest, Drakeford has not got a great track record on how he spends the money given to him by Westminster. Imagine independence, or home rule as he likes to call it. It would be a disaster for the people of Wales. We wouldn't have got through this pandemic. We wouldn't have seen the furlough scheme. More people would have lost their jobs, and so much more. So it's better to be in the United Kingdom than it is out of it. I'm sure you'd agree with me. And finally today, the First Minister agrees with Abolish. Yes, he is on record stated in the plenary that Wales is sleepwalking towards independence, referencing the UK government, but in reality we know it's part of his party's soft nationalism. We know that they're in coalition with Plaid Cymru, wanting a rotating First Minister, and it looks likely that that is what they are going to set their pitch out to be. That is why, ladies and gentlemen, coming up on May the 6th, the only party that you can trust with your vote is Abolish the Welsh Assembly Party. We truly are committed to that single thing, in getting rid of politicians down in Cardiff Bay, returning powers to Westminster, so we have one government, one education system, and hopefully our economy will recover far better than in the hands of this Welsh government. Well, that's it for this week. Catch you next time on Abolish the Welsh Assembly Weekly Roundup. Bye for now.